little bee. Sing Wazama, best party ever. We're here always be a party.
Hey guys, a Comic Girl here, and today I'll be bringing you a review of the My Little Pony the Movie Friendship is Magic collection. So I have 3 of the sets in this collection. First one here is the Shining Armor Royal Chariot, followed by the Cutie Mark Crusader set. Last but not least, we have the huge Canterlot Castle set. So that one's going to be a lot of fun to look at. But anyways, first we'll take a look at the boxes here. Here's Shining Armor's box, and on the back, it says over here that he's going to the Friendship Festival in style. Next up here we have the Cutie Mark's Crusaders box, and on the back of this one it says that they're celebrating at the Friendship Festival. Last but not least, we have the huge Canterlot Castle playset. Now this thing is so big, I have to pick up my camera because it doesn't even fit all in one shot. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the back here. We have Princess Celestia and the Storm King. And up here it says the Friendship Festival is filled with friends and excitement. Not exactly what I would call the Storm King, however, maybe something happens in the end of the movie. Also, of course, all the other sets here. Was not able to find these 2 sets. I got all 3 of these off of the Hasbro Toy Shop. So if you're wondering where I got that, this is where I got these sets. Anyways, we're not going to waste any more time here and go ahead and open up the Canterlot Castle along with the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Shining Armor. Alrighty, now that we have everything finally unboxed, we're going to go and take a look at all of these sets, starting with the 2 smaller ones. First up, we'll take a look at the Cutie Mark Crusaders right in front of us and their balloon stand. First, we'll take a look at the Cutie Mark Crusaders themselves, starting with Apple Bloom. So here's little Apple Bloom, and as you can see, all the Cutie Mark Crusaders are now supporting their Cutie Marks for the first time ever in the official Hasbro toy lineup, excluding the licensed toys like the Fashions and stuff. This is the first time we're seeing an actual Hasbro product with their Cutie Marks, so that's really awesome. So here's Apple Bloom, and she has her little bow in her hair, and everything's just perfect. I don't see any faults with her. She looks exactly like she does in the show. Next up, we'll take a look at Scootaloo, who is my least favorite out of these 3 mold-wise. She has her Cutie Mark right here, and her hair is perfect along with her wings. However, I'm not a fan of this facial expression in the front. It's kind of cute, but the problem was they in the mold, my camera wants to focus, you can see that they kind of just painted on the eye, but you can see the eye mold in it, so it kind of looks like she has bags underneath her eye, which is not my favorite thing. I think her mouth opens kind of a little creepy, but that's just my opinion there. So that is little Scootaloo, though. Still super cute, and glad to see a Friendship is Magic collection Scootaloo. And of course, last but not least, here we have Sweetie Belle, who is adorable. Of course, she has her little Cutie Mark here, and here she is from the front and from the side. And again, just like the other Cutie Mark Crusaders, their hair is perfect, their mane and tail. They look exactly like they do in the show, and I think they just all look really awesome. So, and of course, this set does come with a balloon stand. We're going to move the Cutie Mark Crusaders out of the way. Take a look at this balloon stand. Comes with 1 balloon figure, and that is Discord, which I think is the coolest addition ever. So here you have a Discord balloon made out of 3 different color balloons. You have red, brown, and clear, and then they kind of painted on some eyes there. So I think that's a really cool addition. So that is really awesome that included that instead of just standard balloons. And of course, over here you have the balloon stand, which is actually a recycled mold from the Applejack cider set that was released a while back. And as you can see, you have some balloon animals up here, and you have these balloons from the Pinkie Pie series of Friendship is Magic collection. And they do come off, and you can attach them right back on there. And here's what it looks like on the other side. And you can actually take this part off too if you want. So that is the balloon set with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Next up, we'll take a look at Shining Armor over here and his little carriage, which kind of looks like it would be Princess Celestia's carriage, and Shining Armor would be the one pulling it. But first we'll take a look at Shining Armor in here. So here is Shining Armor, who looks really nice. This is actually probably my favorite version of the minifigure Shining Armor. I think his eyes are just perfect. I think they reused the same mold, though. He does come with some armor that is removable, and you can see his Cutie Mark underneath there. I'm not going to take off the armor, though, because it'd be kind of hard to put back on. So here he is from the front, and again from the side, and from the other side. So next up here, of course, you have the carriage itself. You have the sun here with a moon in the middle. The wheels do roll, which is really awesome. And here it is from the front. Have the seat here. along with a peg so you can peg down the pony so when you roll it, she doesn't fall over, or he, depending who you want to put in there. And of course from the back, and here it is from the other side. So just for example, here's Shining Armor, and of course he has his peg right there, and you can just kind of peg him in there. Now one thing about this set I don't particularly understand is the front here. Unlike the carriage that Princess Luna has with the bat ponies, where you could attach a pony to it, you can't really do that here. So I guess you could lean Shining Armor up against this if you want them to pull the carriage like this. I think it still works. However, I wish there was a way you could attach it to the armor and have them pull it that way. And just for example, we're going to take Princess Celestia out. We'll take a look at her a bit later, and you can just kind of stick her in just like so onto the peg there, and you can have her go for a ride. So that is the carriage here with Shining Armor. Let me move everything aside so I can set up the giant Canterlot castle in the background so we can take a look at that close up and see all the details they put into it. Alrighty, now that we have everything out of the way, we can take a look at Canterlot Castle close up and all the accessories it comes with. First, of course, we'll take a look at the smaller accessories. This set comes with 2 books. You have an open book here, and you have a closed green book. This set also comes with a little chest, and here's the front of it, and it opens and closes as well, so that's pretty nifty. Of course, Princess Celestia can't be seen without a delicious cake, so of course they included one in the set here. Along with that, a tray of pink cupcakes. And it comes also with a table to put these sweet treats on. This was reused from the Sweet Apple Acres Barn set. Also comes with a telescope that you can look out at night or in the day. And of course it does attach onto the castle. Now in terms of animal friends, of course, Princess Celestia has Philomena. She comes with a little stand here, and here is Philomena herself, who's super cool. I really like the back here, how they kind of made the wings blend with the yellow and the red. Here she is from the front. She's really tiny though, oh my goodness. So that is little Philomena there. Still really nicely molded considering how small she is. Next up, we'll take a look at Princess Celestia's chair before we get to her herself. So here's Princess Celestia's throne. Pretty simple. I wish they would have included a sun here on the back or something. However, I think it does the job. And of course, now we're moving on to some main characters. So here is Princess Celestia supporting Princess Luna's mold. However, I think it still fits her quite well. So she looks quite beautiful. She comes with her necklace and tiara that are both removable. I love how they painted her hoof, shoe things, and I love the translucent tail that they have here along with the pink and the light greenish blue, whatever you want to call that color, kind of a teal I guess. And here she is from the other side. So she's just a really pretty pony. I think they nailed her look perfectly, and I just love this mold, and I love how Princess Celestia turned out. So she is definitely gorgeous. So we're just going to set her here. Hopefully she won't fall off the chair. We'll leave her there, and we'll take a look at the villain here, which is Storm King from the My Little Pony movie, of course. So here is Storm King. You can remove his, whatever you want to call this, his, I guess his scepter, or I'm not entirely sure what it is, but that's what I'm going to be calling it. And of course he has his armor on. I don't believe you can take the armor off, so that stays on there. So still a super cool character, and I think they did an excellent job molding him. Here he is from the back. He has his tail and everything, so I don't really see any bad paint, smudges anywhere, so I think this is a really awesome, really well done figure. So that is the Storm King. Now that we have all these accessories, ooh, Storm King just knocked over Philomena there. I'm going to set her back up. There we go. So now that we've looked at all the accessories, we can move on to the actual castle itself. So I'm going to move all these accessories out of the way. So here is the actual castle itself. We're going to take a look at the bottom first. As you can see, there is a drawbridge door that you can open up and close. You can see the pathway inside. They put a sticker there, which is really awesome. Nice little detail to include, which you can close up quite easily. So I'm going to have to move my camera up because it's a pretty big castle. So of course you have some turrets here with a spot here where you can put some ponies or even Philomena sitting up here. Over here you have another layer where you can set up Princess Celestia or some other ponies. And you also have this floor here along with the staircase that leads to kind of nothing. So if you want to put something up there, you guess you can, but I wish they maybe would have included a little platform up here. That would have been nice. Windows here. Here's another story where you can put more ponies or smaller accessories, and of course way at the top here you have a sun up here and some other turrets of some sort. So we're going to go and flip this castle over to the back. So here is the playset on the back, and I think they did a well job decorating on the inside, especially when you compare it to Sweet Apple Acres set of the barn. They've definitely made some improvement. They added some stickers and some more moldings. I love the fact they have the stained glasses here with Princess Luna and Celestia, and I love the carpet they used here. Not entirely sure why there's a piece going this way and not one over here as well. That I don't really understand, but we'll take what we can get. As you can see, there's some moldings on the inside as well. We'll go up to the next floor here. You have some bookshelves over here where you can put some books. Also, of course, some stickers here as well, which is always a nice touch. So this looks like to be the library. And on the top floor, you have a little bench up here along with a carpet. Probably looks like to be a bedroom. And here's the other side. So again, they have these stairs here kind of going to nowhere. I wish they would have added a little platform. I think it would have added another layer, which would have been really nice. And of course, you can put these accessories in here. Out of curiosity, I just want to see if this throne fits anywhere. Obviously not on the first level or second. So that's kind of lame. This throne doesn't actually fit in here, which is kind of unfortunate. However, I think you can still display your ponies if you want from inside. So I think it's a great fit nevertheless. So anyways, let me go ahead and get everything together so I can wrap up and give my final thoughts on the Friendship is Magic collection Canterlot Castle series. Alrighty, so my final thoughts on the Friendship is Magic collection Canterlot Castle series. I think it's a great collection. I love seeing the Cutie Mark Crusaders with their cutie marks for the first time. Love the new mold for the Storm King here, and Princess Celestia looks lovely too, even if she is a reused mold from Princess Luna. Love shining armor and his new eyes, which of course I think fit him much better than his old eyes, and for that mold anyways. And of course all the little accessories that the set comes with, or all the sets, I think fit perfectly for the theme. And of course the Canterlot Castle itself is quite beautiful, even if it's not the best play-wise, because not all the pieces can fit in there, which is kind of a bummer, including of course Princess Celestia's throne. However, I think as a collector's piece it's quite beautiful, and I think it would be a great centerpiece for any collection, especially if you have the other Friendship is Magic miniseries. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Friendship is Magic collection for Canterlot Castle. But why don't you let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Out of all these characters, which one was your favorite, or if you have a favorite set, why don't you let me know that down below as well. And of course, let me know what you think of Canterlot Castle back here, and if you're going to go out and buy any of these sets yourself. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos in the future.